Hey, cool, peace. Good to see you. Ken Sparks here. Welcome back to Monday Report. And this is the part of the week where I jump onto my YouTube channel and I just let you know what it's like to be an independent musician, what I did last week, what I'm going to be doing this week. Basically let you in to see what goes on in my home studio. It could be fun. Let's do it. Cool. Alright, cool. So last week, it was a busy week. It was school holidays, so I didn't have much time in the studio. I didn't get much work done in here. Family time and working around the house and doing all the stuff you have to do as a human being. So that was okay, that was cool. I knew that was happening, so I'd planned my time, what I could have in here, as efficiently as possible. So I did a little listening to the songs for the new album, listening through those, getting ideas, getting whether I like something, whether I don't, or different directions, making notes and jotting things down and then listening again. And so it's all that pre-production and then to go into production work with the demos that I've got so far. So that was good, it was interesting, it was nice to see where I was going with this album, and it was good use of time that I couldn't utilise making music. So it's just that efficiency. I had a lot of work, or a lot of time that I did have in here. I worked on playing the guitar, working on techniques and stuff like that, so that was good. And I did a lot of work on my pedal board. The epic journey that is the pedal board. And a lot of work on trying different things and trying different connections with different pedals and how I could put them together to get the sounds that I want. Looking at the array of other pedals that I've got, other devices that I've loved at some point, but then fell out of love with, utilising them before I depart from them, before I sell them, and then doing a lot of work with testing amps in Amplitude, which is the software that I use most of all for recording, and using those with real pedals and doing a lot of testing on that. A lot of testing with some beautiful Vox AT30s, real ones, against the Amplitude to see how it feels and all those. I will do, I'll put another video on about that and how I feel about that and where I've got to with that at some point. So it was a lot of research and a lot of bitty stuff, so when I got a bit of time I could come into the studio, just play a bit and then go off and do something else and then come back. It wasn't an intensive process, but it's just something that you can do and you can then work out. So I'm getting there. My idea, I really reverse engineered. What I need is, I've got Amplitude, which is great, amazing piece of kit. I've got a great interface in my studio, I've got a fantastic studio, I've got beautiful amps and stuff like that. I've reversed engineered what I want and what I need, and that is a rig where I can just plug in, get fantastic sounds and inspirational sounds without a load of hassle. Turning on a computer or even an iPad, plugging in, an iRig, if I haven't got the computer working and the interface and all that, it's just I find that's a barrier to playing an amp, plugging an amp in and turning it on. That's how I grew up, that's how I played. But these things, these AC30s are loud. Which is fine in some respects, and I could get an attenuator, although I've had attenuators in the past and I don't particularly like them, just for the different reasons, but I'm not really into attenuators. So I've been looking at getting the pedals. What I want, I've reverse engineered what I want is I want to be able to have a pedal board on the floor with all the sounds in it, and then I can feel inspired to play as a natural process, not having to go and dig deep into an app either on a computer or an iPad, and to even though it might be buttons that you're moving around, but you're moving around with the mouse and twiddly things and stuff like that. I'd like to be able to feel things and turn knobs and stuff like that, but have it as a volume, so it's not over the top. I haven't got the missus or the kids banging on the walls. So I've been looking into some of the amp simulated pedals. As I said, I'll do a video on that for Guitar Songs and Home Studios. But I've been looking at that because reverse engineering, what I want is I want to be able to take, when I'm doing a live stream, what I've found as well is, even though it's all singing, all dancing, super flash Mac, it is struggling with latency issues, and I can get away with latency, but then I lose the feel of what I'm doing, and it's taxing the computer, so that when I do go online, there's more technology that can go wrong, which quite often happens. And I want to be playing more electric guitar live as well as acoustic, what I do. So what I'm trying to do is take out the processing from the computer, which is great for recording, but when I'm trying to do it live, it's just not really working. I'm just trying to get somewhere along those lines. Also, for when I go back out playing live out in the real world, hopefully, I want to reduce the size of rig that I'm taking out with me. Carrying an AC30, putting it in the car, dragging it into the gig, putting it back into the car, getting out of the car at 2 o'clock in the morning. It used to be fun. It's not fun anymore because they are seriously heavy. I love playing them, I love them to bits, but I'm just looking at different options. So if I've got something on the floor, something small that I can use, whether that's direct to the PA or whether that's being hooked up to a cab behind me, that's what I'm looking at. So, but I want all that. I want to be able to have a live outside rig, but be able to connect that to my computer to do a streaming gig as well. But it makes it sound good. I hope that makes sense. So a lot of work on that, and it's taken a lot of time, but I'm making sure I'm taking time, so I'm not getting the old click now, regret later, buy now, and then get buyer's remorse afterwards because I bought something that isn't what I want. But I'm not going to buy something that's cheap. I'm not looking at the stupid expensive stuff like Kempers and stuff like that, because I don't think I get on with them anyway. But I'm looking for something that is professional quality, because that's what I do. This is my job. I'm not looking for cheap stuff that's okay on a desk, but then as soon as I go out and play a gig, it just breaks because it's not great. So if I went out and played a gig, it would not last the night. So I'm looking for good quality, high quality stuff, which I need to research and make sure I'm putting my money in the right places. But that's cool. I went live last week, did a Tuesday acoustic session, and a lot of work on Patreon videos and stuff like that. So that was cool. I've waffled on a bit, so I'm going to jump on to this week coming on. All right, cool. So this week, got the studio back. Woohoo! The kids are back at school. Just me and the dog making music. So I will get back into this week. Still working on that pedal board. Still, that's in my mind because I want to be able to get that right, so I can have it connected into my interface down there, so I can just play and get the sounds that I want to build. So then I know that I've got a consistency of my sounds. I'm not building something and recording something and then having to try and replicate that later on if I want to do a live show, because I can't rely on the power of the computer to give me the feel and be able to work. So still working on that board. I'm going to be getting back into seriously moving the album forward. I've got in my mind when I want it done by, and I've really got to start kick on my own butt to start pushing that and getting it moving forward, which I'm looking forward to doing. It's probably going to be a lot of long days in the next couple of months. A lot of long days in the studio, which is cool. Best job I've ever had. More work for Patreon, for my crew, you guys and girls rock. I do need to get some more videos going on for Guitar Songs and Home Studios to try and build my channel. Something I'm working on, not doing very well with, but I'm enjoying it. It's cool. So thanks for being here. More guitar practice, more playing, which is fantastic. I am working on some of those targeted techniques, what I've said before, but it is really playing and experimenting for that pedal board again, that pedal board. So more work on that pedal board, but playing that as well would be great. I'll be live again, acoustic live on Tuesday 20th at 8:30 GMT time, 8:30 at night, 8:30 PM GMT, which is going to be great. Love that. Come along, have a listen to some classic country rock, stripped back, acoustic style. Cool. So that's going to be this week. More music and more learning gear and trying to get the sound that's in my head into my fingers and with the equipment that I've got around me, and get that done. As ever, you know, music is not all glam. It's hard work, it's repetition, it's ups and downs, it's this work, that didn't work, and it's to break the spell or to break the mystique. It's a job. It's a flipping good job. I love it. It's the best job I've ever had, as I've said. But it's work, and you've got to get up and you've got to do it again. And if it's not good, you've got to get up and you've got to do it again. You've got to suck it up, you've got to get on and do it again. You've got to enjoy it, take the highs, take the lows, keep that middle ground. But that's cool. So thanks for being here. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me to get to other people and to grow this channel, which I'm trying to do. Subscribe, ka-ching, down there if you want it, and you'll get to know when there's new videos for you to come and see. I'll see you again soon. Until the next time, hope you staying safe. Have a great week. Remember, music equals life. And let's have a great world. Peace. Thanks for being here. See you soon.